I'm Amy from Doodle Dog Designs. Today I'm going to compare the Smart Punch with the Ultra Punch and look at their different features and punching depths and accessories that they come with. When you purchase the Ultra Punch, it comes with 2 needle threaders and 3 different needles, a small, medium, and large needle tip. And when you purchase the Smart Punch, it comes with 1 needle threader and it comes with 2 medium-sized needle tips. To take the Ultra Punch needle apart and change needle tips, it's very similar to the Ultra Punch. They both have this same type of spring-loaded adjustment where you can choose your punching depth, and then you just bring this down and around here to remove the needle. As you can see, they're very similar here. You twist and pull out to take the needle tip out, and the same thing here. They're not exactly the same. You cannot fit the Smart Punch needle tips into the Ultra Punch. The Ultra Punch needle tips do fit in here, but the makers of the Smart Punch do not recommend using the Ultra Punch needles in their tool because the Smart Punch needles are specifically designed to line up the front part of the needle with the front side of the handle. So I'm putting the Smart Punch back together now. You do have to make sure that you get the needle right through the center of the spring. And the same goes with the Ultra Punch. It seems like the needle tips themselves, this open part, is about the same on both. So I'm just going to compare how far away from the bottom of the tool here to the tip of the needle. Now the Ultra Punch has 12 different punching depths and this Smart Punch has 5. So I'm going to compare the depths. This is depth 1 and this is depth 1. And they are pretty comparable here. So I'll switch to punching depth 2 on both. And again, pretty comparable. 3, 3. And it is a little bit further, a little bit deeper with the Smart Punch on level 3, but it's pretty close. And 4, there's even more of a difference. Let's compare that 4 to 5. So it looks like 4 on the Smart Punch is closer to a punching depth of 5 on the Ultra Punch. Punching depth of 5 on the Smart Punch is pretty close to a punching depth of 7 on the Ultra Punch. Here's a comparison of the 2 threaders. This is the Smart Punch threader and this is the Ultra Punch threader. It looks like the Smart Punch threader is just slightly longer than the Ultra Punch threader, but they're very similar. They use the same type of folded over sticky tab at the top, and it's just a folded over piece of wire on both of them. I'm going to try to use the Smart Punch threader on the Ultra Punch needle. And I'm using the small needle tip and 3 strands of floss. That worked just fine. Okay, I'm going to try threading this medium tip on the Smart Punch with my Ultra Punch needle threader. I'm using 6 strands of floss. That worked just fine. The Smart Punch does have this indentation right here, and that allows you to, if you put your thumb on that indentation, you will automatically be punching in the correct direction. And whereas with the Ultra Punch, you have to look at the tool to figure out where the tail is coming out of the needle and then punch accordingly. I've talked before about holding the Ultra Punch and how it feels and comparing it to like a pencil or a pen, and it's about the same width as like a Sharpie marker. It does have a nice little rounded curved area here for you to hold on to. And this is obviously a different shape than a pencil or a pen, so it is a little bit more difficult to describe. It does have a pretty similar depth to the Ultra Punch, but then it does have a much wider surface area to grip onto. And depending on your hands and your comfort level, that could be good or bad. Okay, I'm going to punch with the Smart Punch now. Even though this is a medium-sized tip, I have 3 strands of floss in here because that's how I usually punch. I'm going to use punching depth 2. And I'm going to punch this rounded triangle for a project I'm making. For this project, I had several pieces of scrap weaver's cloth, and so I've sewn them together to make a piece big enough that it will fit on my gripper strip frame. I wouldn't want to have my design over one of the seams, but as long as it's in the middle of one of the pieces, that's a great way to use up small pieces of weaver's cloth. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe below. I'll see you next time. Bye.